Thank you, Shazia. Thank you, Shazia, for sharing it. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your support. Thank you. And make sure that you build up the layer very well. I know sometimes it takes a little bit longer, but if you want to get better result, you need to take your time and slowly work. Do not rush, because sometimes rushing art is not good. And work with the every tiny details. Try to capture as much as you can details. That's the main aim. Hello. And it's like overlapping is quite good way to you can draw. That's like showing this, like telling the story, some leaves wrapping underneath the flower, some leaf in top of the flower, instead of just still art. Like a more you spend time, more you draw, more you're looking at your technique, that will helping you to create much better result. Just roughly building up. Just slowly building up the details. More details, more you have much better result. And look at always your reference. Thank you. Oh, you are a red rose. Oh, you like roses. And just building up. Thank you for liking. Thank you, red rose. Yeah, I'm drawing red rose as well. Wow. And just building up. This one is one of my images. I took it from the flower show. Walaikum salam. मैं ठीक हूँ. आप कैसे हो? Thank you for asking. And make sure then start building up. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing the red rose. Can't believe it is red rose here. And first layer is very rough, then it's building up the layers, then you can see the difference. Oh, me too, love flowers. I draw all sort of flower. If you see in my TikTok shop, I create the print out of it and make them. I have some sort of, I can quickly show you some of my print, which one I draw with a pencil color. I can show you some of the pencil color art. This one is my sunflower. This one African lily. This one is chrysanthemum. This one is, I forgot the name, glory of the bloom. This hydrogen orchid, ginger plant, protea. This one, like, I love draw flower. All my art based on flowers. Everything I draw with the flowers. And just mixing it. And the flower which I draw, they never die, right? Fresh flower, then have a very short life. What I create, the life forever. and just mixing it. Jazakallah, thank you. Yes, I'm working very hard because this one is my brand and I create with the floral, everything about floral. It's quite, every time I draw, I learn new thing in the flower. Something new you learn. Thank you for loving my drawing. Thank you. Like more you go intense with the flower, more you can get. Oh, just thank you so much for subscribing me. Thank you for following me as well. Whoever follow me, thank you for your support. Thank you for your help, and always I just take my time, slowly building up the layers, slowly working, not rushing, and looking at every time I reference. That way I create the art much better. That's why I always say, do not rush. No, sorry, मैं लंदन में हूँ. I live in London. I'm not living in Pakistan, but I'm from India. In such ages, if you little bit concentrate ages, they will give you much better. Oh, you live London. Oh, I live not too far from Luton. And just mixing it. Thank you. Yes, it is hard work, but it's paying off now. People liking it. That one make you more. It's like you have a little bit success. People like. Walaikum assalam. Amala. Thank you. And just building up. Thank you so much. Amal, yes. And just building up. Thank you. And just make sure that the blending is the most important. Thank you for following. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Make sure it's tiny detail. You're from Qatar. I'm from London. And just little bit red. Sometimes if you see on the petal, they have a little bit redness. It's like not too much, little bit. Little bit adding this sort of tiny detail, make them much better result as well. And just building up. Oh, 1 minute. I'll be back. I'm here. I'm just sort of fixing it something. Sorry about that. I need to just. Hello. Hi everyone. Thanks for joining me and learn with me as well. Redrawing the rose art. Like more you do it, more you had much better result as well. End of the day, you're creating art, which one you like. Now, because I need to start this rose, because otherwise my hand's going. That's why I always say, when you draw them, look after your hand. Your hand doesn't go on your art. That one is no good idea. Now this one is the main bit starting, which one I'm excited to create this rose. And that one is all my selection of the pencil. Thank you guys. Thank you for following. Thank you. Thank you for your support. This one is kind of my pencil I set up before adding the rose. And starting from the little bit at a time, and then blowing up all the way. And looking at step by step, step by step, I follow my details. That one is important all the time, I'm telling you. And now this bit, start with this bit. That is a lighter color, then adding the more intense color. Start with the lighter color and then build up. More you build up, the more you had much better result as well. And always do it slowly. Thank you, Latima. Thank you for liking. Thank you for your support. Thank you. And then keep looking at the details. Like more you add the details, more you get much better result. And sharpening your pencil, that one is, you have to remember, always sharpening your pencil when you draw them. That's the important thing to do, sharpening your pencil. More you sharpen your pencil, more you get much better result as well. End of the day, you're creating something you like, right? Nobody else. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Thank you so much. And always look at your pencil. Is it sharp enough? That's the another thing, bear in mind. And keep looking at your shape. Shape details all work very well together. When you do the outline, make sure they're blending with the color. If you do like that, was it they staying stiff? That one you don't need it. Hello. Hi everyone. Thanks for just joining me. Like more you practice, more you do it, more you can get much better result as well. We need the shape. Shape is important, you know, how you interpret it, how you draw them. First bit, main bit, when you start it, make sure you have concentrate very well before you can add another thing. Hello. And slowly, tiny bit at a time, building up the layers. That one is important as well. And look at your reference all the time. All the time I'm saying, look at your reference. That one is a very important bit, because more you're looking at your reference, the more you can get much better result. And like a building up the layers, building up the layers. More you building up the layers, more you can get much better result. And look at your reference very closely. All the time I'm saying, look at your reference. And just building up. And sharpening your pencil, that one is important as well. Like more you sharp your pencil, more you can draw, more you can achieve much better result as well. Rose one is quite easy to draw. You need, how is a rose, like one petal go, one is like a inside, the covering to each other, like it's hugging each other, this petals. Like every tiny details, to make sure you concentrate your tiny details as well, and make sure your art is neat and tidy. That's important as well. More tidy up art, more you have much better result as well. And keep following your step at a time. Hello everyone. And just like a covering, the petals covering to each other. Like more when you cook the food, you take your time, right? You put the right spicy in everything. Is in art, same policy as well. You add the more, concentrate more, taking your time more at the details, the more you can create much better result. And add that step by step, more step by step, the more you have much better result. And keep looking at your reference. Now all the time I'm saying, more you look at your reference, more you have much better result as well. And I'm looking at my reference, how my petals growing on the rose is like that way you can create much better art. And just make sure this tiny bit matter. This one is how to draw rose. I'm talking about the rose, how to draw the flower, how you can get the best result, how you can make step by step, details. Is all about how you can draw with the pencil color. And just like a shape, details, everything's matter. And it's a tiny details, but they are important as well. It's just adding that detail, building a. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And keep looking at your reference, please. When you draw them, more concentrate, more looking at, and you can get much better result as well. Hello. Hello, sorry about that. And just keep building up, keep having a details, more details, more you can get. Hi, how are you? Thanks for your comment. Thank you. And make sure the shape, edges of the petal, that one is important as well when you're creating the edges.
आज गांव की चाची ताइयों के साथ मिलकर
Hello, hi everyone. Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm Shakira, by the way, and we drawing the what's it called, rose art. Come and learn with me and join with me as well and see what I'm creating it. And like step by step, just looking at the details. More look at the details, the more you can get much better result. Like step by step, how you can achieve the best result. You need to be learn how you can get it. More you build up the details, more you do slowly, more you can get much better result. And doing the step by step, building the layers. And follow your reference. More you follow the reference, the more chances you can get much better result. And sharpening your pencil, that one all the time I'm saying, sharpening your pencil, that one is important as well. That one is important as well, how you wanted to create the art. And just keep looking at your reference. The reference, automatically you get much better details as well. You don't need to go too far. You just look at your reference. like a more reference, more you do it. Hi Kia, how are you? Thanks. How is your day? And just building up. Thanks for liking. Thank you, Kia. And just mixing it. Start with the pink and then building up. Yeah, now we have a nice weather as well. The weather's gone a little bit cool down compared to last week. So hot. Now it's much better. We have weather, right? And just adding it details. And make sure adding the every details count when you draw them. More you add the details, the more you had much better result. This little bit darkness is showing the negative positive space. Hi Simon, how are you? And just adding that and keep blending the color. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you. And just mixing it. Like more you practice, more you do it, more you can get. Thank you, Kia. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you, Kia. Yes, yeah, they look quite nice, right? When you see the screen, they look like very striking. Look much better than actually I'm seeing in this one. I always compare to the screen to my art. Sometimes they look very nice on the screen. And I say, they come out, they work very well, this one, right? And just a little bit dark pen and just add the edges. That's why I say when you draw them, make sure how you put your hand, because if you put art in your hand doing this way, that way, they make confusion. Make a little bit at a time how you put your hand. When your hand put different position, then easy to draw as well, and they look much better. Thank you, Kia. Thank you for necklace. Thank you. Thank you, Simon. Thank you for donut. Thank you. And just building up. Make sure they blend very smoothly. They have a smoothness, then they can give you much better result. Use smooth. You need to look for smoothness on your pencil one. Then it look like it's blending. You know, when you do the gouache or any color, we mixing with the water, they come smooth. Then you draw them, look smooth. The pencil is completely different. They work as every stroke count. You know, every time you do it, one pencil at a time, they're coming out different. And you have to follow your reference all the time. More you follow the reference, more you can get much better result. And draw one at a time. If you can't draw all together, draw slowly. When you start slowly building up, then you have a more confidence, then you can create much better art. Beginning, everybody feel harder. Nobody learn from them, then they won't. They need to practice, they learn. More they practice, then more you can get much better. And this bit is important when before you start bloom your flower. But this one called telling you the story, how you start with the small. Don't start from the outside, start from the bit, middle bit, then start from the further you can go. Look like how you had. Thank you for liking, thank you for your support, thank you. And just make sure that color you do very well. Like a tiny bit is matter when you draw them. If you use a darker color, then make sure then you blend it well together. Like a shape details, everything matter when you draw them, right? And get some paper or something. Make sure your art have a no mess. If it's a mess, pencil dust and everything, chances are you creating another art top of your art because it's a dust, putting a loss of mark on your art. Hello. Hi everyone. Thanks for who just joining me. I'm Shakira and I'm based in London. Everything you see, I'd get inspired by nature and I draw by nature as well. And I'm here to helping you, telling you what you have to look after when you draw them. So many things to you have to be bear in mind. How what you have to do. And thank you for following me. Thank you for subscribing me. Thank you for your support. That one is most important thing for me as well. And just roughly, can you see this color is not blending at all? You can see very roughly. Then I'll start adding the detail, then just start mixing it. And just mixing it. Like more mixing it, more you had much better control. Make sure the petal looks separately, doesn't look like together. It's like they all together but individually stand out. For stand out, you have to need a little bit darker pencil. Thank you for Anna. Thank you for following me. Thank you. And just make sure you have to need a little bit darker color to make them separate. And look at your reference. Reference is very important when you draw them. And keep mixing it. This is like petals going all the way there. That's the aim. And just keep blending it. Don't worry if it doesn't blend, they will work. You need to keep practice. More practice, more you can get much better result. Just mixing it. Start with a lighter color, then you have a more control. Like each bead is count how you wanted to achieve. The color combination all the time important as well. The shape, the shape of the rose, that one is important as well. Thank you, Simon. Thank you for your support. Thank you. And just getting details, because this one is the main bit. You need to be more specific, more look at your reference. That way you get, but you don't get confused and get much better result. And get a little bit white, not too much white, little bit white. I know it's crazy adding white on top, but sometimes little bit white give you a little bit better result. Little bit, not too much white, little bit white on the edges. You can see add the white and then adding the pink. They're getting a lighter, much lighter pink as well. And just keep building up. But that bit is important as well when you're creating it. If it's get wrong, you still can fix with pencil color. You can fix quite easily if you have any problem, because sometimes it will happen. You're human. It's not like you are very, you have some sort of sense or something. You get some, because some mistake, you can fix it. And keep blending it. Thank you for your support. Thank you for liking it. Thank you so much. And just adding it, because I'm adding each petal concentrating on more and more. I can get much better result. And this rose, I can do rose without looking at, because they all go like that. And there's like a blooming all the way suddenly. Thank you, Alaya. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Hi. How are you? And just go like that. You see this petal going in top is making a shape, how is it look? And top, I can have a little bit darkness on top. Not too much, little bit. Thank you so much. And just adding the darker color. Sometimes some dark color doesn't give you what you expect. Just little bit. Not too much, little bit. And just mixing it together. And start with the lighter color, then build up together. And just mixing it. Because make sure the rose petal go what's it called, going in each on top of each petal, no separate petal going all the making the connection to each other. And look at your reference. More reference look at, more you had much better result. and just building up. But in the other side, thank you, Mariam. Thank you for likes. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you. And just going like that. Oh, wow. Jazakallah, sister. Thank you. Thank you for your lovely comment. Thank you. And just mixing it. Thank you. You can feel free to browse my thank you for your support. Thank you. If you have any question, you can ask me. I'm happy to help you. Thank you. And just building up. If you take slowly mixing the color, then you can see the difference. Sometimes we do rush. That rush is not good. Taking your time, slowly building up the color, that one you can get much. And before you do that, I'll just get the sharpening of my pencil and do a little bit edges with the darker colors. What darker color do? They make the separate petals. Just a little bit, not too much, a little bit. And just mixing up. And make sure if you go any build up the dust, just wipe it off. That one is no good idea. And just building up. And because this one, thank you, Simon. Thank you for your rose. Thank you. Make sure when you do that, this separate the roses. Just have a little bit dark color. Then separate the things. That one is better. Thank you. And just building up the color. And just mixing it. And get always neat art, better art, because more when you do the neat art, they're giving much better result as well. And just adding the little bit white, as I say, little bit white, to giving separate the petals. Just little bit adding the details. And just keep building up. And you see they look much better details as well. I know this tiny details, that they are important as well when you draw them, because that way you can create much better. Thank you, Lelima. Thank you. And just adding it. And you go on top of the white, and they're blending and they're giving a little bit color things. And just mixing it. Make sure the edges of the petal is neat and clean. That's the main aim. And sharpening your pencil, that one is a big aim as well. And follow your sketch. More you follow the sketch, more you can get much better view as well. And get that darker color, little bit darker color. We adding the edges, that one giving a much better result. Just little bit, not too much, little bit. Don't worry, because it will look nice. It's not like we're using it. It's every color I'm using, they have a purpose. If I look at my reference, I know what I'm doing. And I'm not putting a big chunk of black. I'm using it very delicately, little bit at a time. And just keep going. And you can see just adding the black on underneath there, that give you a little bit, tiny bit much better result. It's like a petal standing up. More you have to do it. I'm now doing another, just, and it's like they have a lots of petal inside topic. So make sure I'll try to capture as much as I can. And just adding the first one line, then start filling at the color. And it's a lighter color. Then after is keep blending it, they're getting a much better result. And always take your time. Always I say take your time when you draw them. And that darker pen, little bit darker pen, not too much, little bit. And if you want, then you can sharpening your pencil as well, little bit. This is like very tiny petal topping and the another petal. Hello, hi everyone. Just mixing it. Thank you, Della. Thank you for following me. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Thank you for your help. And look at always reference. Always look at your reference. Because some is big, some is a small petal. Thank you, Delta. Thank you. And just go like this. It's like some is a small petal, some is a bigger petal. And just mixing it. The blending is the main thing when you draw them. blending. This will helping you to create much better art as well. And the shape on the edges of the flower. Like I'm using combination of the color and sharpening your pencil. That is another thing to remember. Hi Simon. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your gift. Thank you, appreciate your help. Thank you. And just adding it details. Make sure shadow is important when you draw them. The shadow will showing you what you're creating it. The shadows giving a much better result. Oh, thank you for loving my drawing. Thank you. And just mixing it. This blending is like get a smoother, then get a much better result. And each petal treat nicely, then you can get much better result as well in the end. Always too slowly, steadily, then trust me, you get what you want in your art. Never think you can't do it. Everybody can do it. Only need to know where to start, right? Hello, Alaya. And just adding the lighter color, then darker color. I know it doesn't look that nice. When you start blending it, then you look like that. But at the moment, is you mixing the color, that another thing. And look at your reference all the time, looking at your reference. That one is important as well. And thank you for subscribing me. Thank you for following me. Thank you for your support. Thank you. And just make sure the edges is nice and clean, then it looks separate. And just go like that. And get the white. I'm adding a little bit white, not too much, little bit white. And then adding the another color. That way you can just playing with the colors, look at your reference. You have a reference, and then you can have a sometime little bit imagination as well. That one is helping you to create better art as well. and make sure the edges look neat and clean. That's the main aim for you when you create the art. Hi Laya, thank you for thank you for your support, thank you. When you add the flower, just have a little bit darker color, just like a folding the petals. That one is a quite good way to remember that technique as well. And just keep building up. And try to buy the good pencil. Good pencil, good paper work very well to draw much better art. And just doing it, just preparing it, then I start mixing it color. Make sure, already telling you, make sure the petal looks separately, doesn't mix together. We need to make individually petal stand out. And keep wiping off, then get the brush, pencil again, and then blending it. But do not press your pencil. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Simon. Thank you for your support. Thank you. And just go like that. And just keep wiping off. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you. You shouldn't have to do that. Thank you, but you give a thank you. You just come, stay with me. That's the main thing for me, and following me. That's the best thing you did. Thank you. And just mixing it. Some is a darker leaf, some is a lighter leaf, but they all work, they all are harmonious together. They're working together, right? They're making a much better working, they're creating a nice flower shape. That's you need it when you rose flower. You think the shape, they have, they look, and just adding the details. He's just adding the tiny bits. That bits is important as well. Like each petal is folding them. I'm trying to creating this foldingness on my art. It's only darker color, but I'm using a much way subtle way. It doesn't look like too harshly. And get the pencil color and just blending it. And get a darker pencil. It's just like just moving around your pencil, you know how you pencil top it with your art. And just mixing it. Make sure the petal look completely separate. They work very well together. And sharpening your pencil. More sharp your pencil, more you do it, more you, trust me, learn with the pencil color. They are one of the kind of cool things you can learn. You don't have to worry about the mess. The only mess is they create the dust. And always follow your sketch. More follow your sketch, more you have much better result as well. And very lighter color. Start with the lighter color, then build up. When you're building up them, they're getting a much better and better. And they will, can you see one, each petal they're creating separately. They're all together, but they're showing up separately. And get a darker pencil, just a little bit, because they all, the rose petal is like a closing, but they're close to each other, but they are separate. Hello. And just building up. Make sure yeah, it's all right. Just busy, just like, just trying to preparing another scarf design, and that one is like think about how I wanted another design. We already have design, but it's like Photoshop take another little bit longer. Just a little bit did Photoshop today. And it's getting a darker earlier, right? It's quite dark now. I think we're getting a rain today. Hopefully we're getting a rain. And get a sharpening a pencil and just and keep mixing it color. And keep working it. More you can work on your details, that will work together. If you don't work together, this doesn't give you much better result. And just blending it. Oh, we don't have any rain in London. It's very dry, but look like very cloudy today. Hopefully we can get rain. And where are you from? You're from the Midlands. Where about in Midlands you are from? And just mixing it. And it's just building up the layers. Make sure. Or near less. Did I know you, Simon? Did I know you? Because sound like I know somebody in, because I lived before in Leicester. Did I know you? And just mixing it. All right, because I know one of the person, we know them very well. They live in Leicester as well. But thank you. He's the Simon as well, and he's very quite good friend with my husband. And just building up. And so just adding the little bit details, they will get much better. But thank you, you support me. Thank you for your help. Honestly, it's very helpful for me to people can more see it who I am. Thank you. And now I'm stopping my live because I need to do cooking, and I will be back tomorrow, and we will see how far I can go again. Thank you so much for your support. Bye for now.